Hello everyone, welcome! I am BogMod. Today we're playing Europa Universalis 4, starting a new game. And the recent Rights of Man expansion has come out. And so, this has opened up a whole lot of very interesting stuff. Completely changed the game around. Which is why I feel completely okay with things. Starting up a new game, perhaps a little earlier than I might have otherwise. And I have an idea for exactly what kind of game I want to play. We're going to play Ethiopia. They've really redone I've been watching some of the streams, the Coptic faith. So I think, yeah, we're going to try trying our hand at being Ethiopia. And honestly, that is a fantastic ruler. Just fantastic. So yeah, we're just I guess options. Anything interesting I want to use? No, I don't like Lucky Nations. Fantasy Random World. Fantasy Highly Advanced Native Empires to appear in Random New World. Oh, I'm not using a Random New World, so it doesn't matter. Or I go with historical. Search for burst ring times. You know what? Normally I don't. Maybe I should today. Yeah, you know what? Let's do historical. We'll see how things play out. Maybe it won't go great for Ethiopia. Maybe it'll go fantastic. So yeah, Ethiopia. Normal mode? Check. Iron Man? No. Why? Well, recording. So here we are, Ethiopia. Grand little nation. Set here in Ethiopia, in Africa, Eastern Africa. Now we have some neighbors nearby that are fellow Coptic. Not you, not you. Oh, you are. Kaffa and Alodia are our friends. Apparently the Modri Bahir is also our friend. And then we're surrounded by Shia and Sunni religions. I am a little concerned that the Ottomans are going to go crazy with power, as they've apparently been doing some of this game. Let's see. Here are the great powers of the world, of which we are not one. We are not even on the board. But that's okay. We don't have a lot of development, and yeah, that's fine. We're not a great power. So here's one of the things: the Coptic faith gets these lovely, just lovely blessings. We can have bonus discipline, cheaper coring, better missionaries, more legitimacy, get more warriors, but I'm going to be doing a lot of converting, I expect. So let's send the monks to establish missionaries. There we are. And I believe as I acquire, yes, as more places are, as you can see, taken and controlled by our faith, we'll be able to pick more blessings until we gotta get all our holy sites. Alright, as you can see, a lot of places around here aren't exactly good friends with us. So we have some early options. Let's see. All these various government forms, which we'll probably not worry about. Uniformity. Better missionaries. Accept heretics better. More unrest, but better missionaries. Advancement of religion. It's an option. Right, but let's peruse. One of the new things that came out, of course, is that we got ruler traits. So our current ruler is a zealot, making us have better missionaries. Let's see. An AI ruler zealot would desire neighboring heretic land, or heathen land, be less likely to ally heretics, etc., etc. He's also righteous. He would start fair wars. Get a new person. And our heir to be of the Solomonids is he's a bit of a he's got loose lips. Disclose their attack plans ahead of time. And he's not all that great. But one of the things we can do now is we could disinherit. Costs you 50 prestige, but something to keep in mind. Here's our government. We can strengthen it if we wanted to, but we're already quite legitimate. We have our culture, which lets us promote various cultures to try and get them accepted. Various modifiers. So as you can see, this is new tab. We have a monarchy. So first things first, let's ally. I think. Oh well, first I suppose let's pick our mission. Getting access to the sea through Massawa, I think, will be our best choice. Yeah, it would. If Massawa's over here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Our landlocked nation is missing out on trade and colonial provinces. For our destiny, we must have a port, preferably Massawa. Check. Which has given me a claim on a foreign territory. Excellent. So... we also need some rivals. Well, let's name a Dal a rival, because they're not one of our... they don't share the faith. Let's name... who else? Well, I'm probably going to ally Kaffa and Alodi to make them our friends. Kaffa, at least, is small enough I might be able to make them a vassal. So, Adran, down here, will also be named a rival. There we go. Got our two rivals. I must wait a little while to declare. I have to wait a month to declare war. So, let's see. They would not ally with us. Oh, Alodi has decided to rival us. Kaffa has also rivaled us. That's a shame. Oh well, we'll deal with them later. Well, you know what? I'm gonna send out two of my 3 diplomats to make them my friend. I've got merchants. I should use my merchants too. Always the start. So many things to do. So, trade. There we are. Collect. So yeah, let's send this guy. He can collect from it. We'll get more cash. And the Gulf of Aden. You know what? Let's collect from that too. We'll just collect all the money we can. Increase our money. We could promote mercantilism. Getting a little more there. That's fine. Let's see. Tech. So one of the things they did was they removed the tech penalties for being away or being non-European, non-Western Europe. Instead, it's all about the institution spreads. We have feudalism. Yeah. What modifiers affect spread of feudalism? Here's the next one. Right. It is the penalty for not having the Renaissance is plus 0%, but will grow by plus 50% each year when active. So we want to be able to get the Renaissance when we can. And when we embrace it, we get cheaper development and cheaper builds. You got colonialism, printing press, global trade, manufactories, and the Enlightenment. Yeah, so, yeah. 1450 apparently is when we can expect the earliest date that it can appear. So we're a little while before the Renaissance kicks in. Ideas are more or less the same, but let's take a moment to look at our ideas. We got the Solomon did claim. Oh, there's 4 foot. Well, actually, you know what? We'll surprise ourselves as we build it up instead, I think. So, I've picked my enemy, which I'm going to want a leader. Ooh, ha ha ha. I have an heir. Yeah, you know what? I can put my heir at risk. Let's see, if I'm going to attack there, what connects it? Axum and Erdeta. That's the same places. Alright, so we're going to march up. We're going to get our war on. You have someone rest, so maybe... Oh, well, let's check for a moment. Do I have a advisor I can hire? More taxes. Well, I do like money. So I'm going to take the... Well, hopefully she'll pay for herself in a bit. So, let's move ourselves into position. Ah, the Holy Heart of Ethiopia. Once Axum was the heart of the ancient Aksumite Empire, bastion of Christian power, situated at the crossroads of Africa, Arabia, and the Greco-Roman world. Among the obelisks and palace ruins, we have rebuilt the church of this mighty nation of old. The model is the Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion. It is the place where we crown our emperors, the descendants of Menelik I, who was the King Solomon and Queen of Sheba. You see, you brought the Ark of the Covenant. Every year, thousands of pilgrims come from the farthest reaches of our empire and beyond to visit this holy land. Once more, Axum will shine with God's infinite glory. There we are. Oh. I've got a... I can try and make them humiliated. Something to save for later. And let's crank the speed a little. So, as I said, I can't declare war until December 11th. Which I plan to do. A swift, glorious conquest is exactly what's necessary. So let's declare war to take that place. And let's attack! There we are. Oh, he's got a much more talented general. But it did no good. You know what? I'm going to start converting some provinces. Like Ankober. It may take a little while. But I want to get the religious unity going. Very important. Very important. You know what? That province doesn't need to be maintained. No one's going to get down there to fight me. I'll leave those two. It saves a little bit of cash. It's saving enough cash to put me in the green. That's enough for me. So they hate me because they've rivaled me. They hate me because they've rivaled me. Which is a little too bad. I was kind of hoping I could make some friends out of them. But all things in time. All things in time. We are not getting a lot of money out of the Gulf of Aden. 0.02. In fact, so let's set him to transfer. And he'll transfer 0.01. Yeah, that's not worthwhile at all. So instead, let's just collect... Oh, hold on. 0.17. I think actually that's better. Well, let's leave it like that, maybe. It'll work out. Excellent! The wall is down. My advisors root out corruption. I have some corruption. Ah, because my religious unity being so low. 76%, that's pretty good. There we are, we've wiped him out. Now we just have to make him break. I need all of your lands, and I'll take your money. There we are! The Ethiopian conquest of Massawa. And here's something I rather like about it, is we get to find out losses. Yes! Both by attrition and by combat. So, yeah. Neat. I'm very happy about this. Medri Bari accepted our most generous peace offer. Full annexation. We get some cash. Gained some existing expansion. But I did gain prestige. And I've achieved my goal of gaining access to the sea through Massawa. So let's core that land. Make it part of our glorious empire. So we can rival of our rival. Kilowa's opinion of us would have to be 100. Kilowa. Where are you? There you are, Kilowa. +1. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to take that one. Rival of a rival. It would get me some prestige and some points. Alright, so now that the war is over, of course, let's go... let's see... Mothball my forts. Kaffa and Aludi are plotting against me, sadly. Well... There's a good chance of some rebellion going on, sadly, as well. Better relations, diplomatic reputation, no. What I really use is someone who would reduce Dao, claiming territory of mine. Design my provinces. They're a rival. They have claims against me. A lot of enemies for Ethiopia. I will have to seek out allies, potentially where I can. Yemen hates me. Korea. Oh. The ruler of Kaf has died without leaving a direct heir. They will join in a union with Alodi unless we contest it. If we contest it, we create a succession war over it. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna go to war. My Naguso Nagast, Ethiopia has gone to war with Alodi. Alright, so yes. We're at war with Kaffa and Alodi, which is nah. Alright, well, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to see if I can hire a better general. He's better. He's faster, swifter. We need to... I believe the goal of the war is to take the capital of Kaffa, eh? Well, I guess... Let's head on down. There's Kaffa. I have a siege bonus. Uh-oh. But he has a far superior general. 241. Not super pumped about that leader, but let's see if we can dislodge him. He has no siege bonus, so might work out in our favor. Oh, what's this? Itinerant capital. In order to control the diverse Ethiopian Empire, the Solomonids have never established a permanent capital. Instead, the royal court travels from chief to chief every few months. While it is hard to establish administrative continuity, circumstances, the traveling court does have its benefits. Experiences of the royal courts in all corners of the empire are contributing to the growth of a common cultural elite in our land. So I could get a point of stability, or I get the itinerant capital for a decade, minus half a point of national unrest. You know what? I think that's not a bad idea. So first things, before I take that, I'm going to buy a point of stability and actively encourage the cultural conversion of the countryside. Further reducing things. So, I wonder where the army from them is. I haven't seen it show up. It makes me confused. Truce with Kaffa ends. Maybe they're very disloyal. Ooh, they could be disloyal. Can I check that? Kaffa's a lesser partner in the Union. Kaffa's is 30%. I'm not sure. What's this? Under the care of the Solomonic dynasty, Ethiopia has grown from a kingdom into a great empire. The diverse regions under our rule need a common language, religion, or administrative system. Our current ruler has prepared a number of reforms. Could centralize later for a point of stability, or do the reforms now. That's a lot of unrest that I don't want to deal with. So we're going to take centralize later. Get another point of stability. Yeah. Which was reduced by unrest by 2 points. Ah, here comes part of his army. Slowly moving in. Well, we don't want his armies to unify, so he can just... If he can stay busy up there, trying to maneuver, I will stay down here and conquer Kaffa. Uh-oh. What's this? What is the difference between an honest man and a fool? The fool doesn't know he's being swindled. Ah, we've got corruption going on. Ah, it's a shame. Ah, well. Let's see. Not even the Nagus of Nagas is immune to corruption. For truly corrupts, and bribes are being seen as a natural consequence of the market, where any action carries a price. A shame. A great and terrible shame. Uh-oh, he's moving to unify his armies. That is a shame, because that is a talented man. Though I think he's blocked from doing so for the moment. Hello, it says Helen of Ethiopia. And the reign, King Zera Yacob, married the daughter of one of the Muslim chiefs of the kingdom. So when converted and set her vows to the Ethiopian emperor, there was no way to know this would turn to be one of the most influential persons in Ethiopian politics for years to come. Eleni, or Helen, in time served not only her husband, but several successive kings after him, as a new advisor and a power behind the throne. Ooh, a new consort. And, ooh, she's not bad. Well, I'll take her. With the union of Zera Yacob and Eleni, and I apologize now if I'm horribly mangling these names. Not only a spouse, but a new ally in the realm. The Hadia is an old and influential family, and their seat in Dawaro is a jewel of the empire. Of course, the friendship has to go both ways, and Eleni will be expected to speak for her kin, while Nagusa Nagasu will expect to consider her such advice carefully. Alright, so we have less unrest in Dawaro. Cool. And we have a new Itege consort, basically. And we're going to take our break here. We'll see if we can finish off this conquest next time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.